Well, hello, man. It is exciting. Thank you for joining me. I am right now loading up and straightening up my warehouse, putting up all my stock, and load my truck up. Once you finish running your route, you tend to want to get things prepared for the next day. So, the ones that don't know that I am a distributor, my name is Kirkland. My business, Stewart Snacks Love. It's exciting. I sell snacks, and that's what I do. I mean, it is really thrilling and fun that I can be able to take my entrepreneurial skills and be a salesman in snacks. It's an honor. Thanking God for it. But and on my show, normally what I usually like to do is I like to give you snips and tips along the way to help you along the way with doing entrepreneurial skills. So by me being a distributor, like I said, I have to be prepared for the following day as I get through running my route, because what it does is makes it a little bit much easier so I won't have to stock. So a lot of times in the morning times when I do, if there's something I forget, I can just toss it on the truck and then I can hit the road and go. 'Cause sometimes I don't be able to actually get everything in, but I try to get everything that I know to get and a little bit extra. But sometimes throughout the night, I may forget about, and they may dawn on me in the middle of the night and say, oh, and I would jot it down. Like I say, I keep notes. You all know that I always talk about keeping notes. And so I did want to talk about some snips and tips that are along the way is that I have learned in the past doing distributing. It's about my area. Sometimes I realize there's different areas that I have in the store. Man, I'm telling you, sometimes a store, when they trust you, they will actually try to put you in this around in different places in the store. And I used to think that was bad. I thought, man, all this, why don't just put me in one spot? But then that one person will just come down the spots. And then people normally in the store, if you pay attention while going in the store, people are walking all around the store. And sometimes they may not have made their mind up on what product that they want to buy from you. And so they may see an end cap. They may see a spinner tree, or they may see something at the register, and they might say, I think I made my decision, I'm going to go ahead and get it. Bam. And so that is some of the things that is very, very vital if you can get in different places around the store, because I used to wonder why a lot of other companies, they was all over the store, and I thought, okay, yeah. So it was working for them. Sometimes you have to go around and move stuff and take stuff from another part of where area you're at and add it to that area. Excuse me. But that is something that I have learned as being in the game of doing distributing. There's so many little snips and tips that you learn along the way, and it helps me to make income, and it helps me not to have stale credits. When I mean by stale credits, my product stealing, because I can take it and move it to try to sell it where it's selling faster at. And so that is the most ultimate thing of doing that. So some places you can put in the store where you can just hold it for inventory and then just take it and filter it into this thing, filter it in. You got your merchandisers coming in, and they are taking from that shelf, putting it on another shelf to sell. But I just want to talk about them areas that if you find yourself um, in that situation, some things that I want to help you along the way in selling things, whether it is clothes or other different types of merchandise, you can be able to do this. And so one thing you have to do is you have to be consistent. So, as I explained, it's okay to be around different places, the store and all that. So the main thing is you got to be consistent, is making sure that you pay attention to details, in which I do, and that's how I know to take other things from other places. I'm paying details. So the first time when I walk in the store, the first thing I'm looking at is where is the customer grabbing it. And sometimes I'm paying attention because I'm seeing where the path where customers are walking, where they're mostly walking at. So you ever walked in the store and you wonder why the milk is always at the back of the store? Well, there's a reason because of that. It's in the store because a lot of people try to run in the store and grab milk and then don't pick up nothing else. So they have learned that in order for you to be able to get you to buy more, they'll put that milk in the back store, and you might come back with honey buns, you might come with a bag of chips. And most people that I hear in the store, when they get to the register, which I have worked at the register before, is they say, I didn't mean to get all this. Well, that's the reason. So pay attention to details. Always front up your spaces where you are located at and stuff. So you want to try to take care of that. Front up, and when I mean front up is pull your stuff up, rotate your stuff, check all if they got any hour dates and all that stuff. You know what? I have found out a lot of people don't know that sometimes it takes customers to make decisions what they want to buy. So sometimes you may walk in the store and customers not buying it. But I found out if you consistently make sure this stuff is fresh, front it up, make it look neat, one time or another, a customer gonna start buying it, and it may turn out to be a hot item. But it just happens. Some customers happen are not familiar with your products, and so that's just some of the things that I wanted to give you along the way. If you're an entrepreneur or you're a distributor, the main things that you want to do is when you are doing these different things, be consistent. So it's okay to have different little areas that you're having in the store, but like I say, be consistent, pay attention to detail, and front up your shelves. So them are 3 tips: be consistent, pay attention to details, and front up your shelves. So that's one thing that if you want to be able to get sales, you want things to make it look neat. And some customers I have heard that they say, I hate to mess up your thing, and I would have to tell them that, no, we're making it pretty so you can want to mess it up and buy it. So we're not looking for it to just keep it looking nice and neat and you won't buy it, just look at it, wish you can buy it, get it. No, we want you to buy it. So them are the tips that I wanted to leave with you. I hope this may help you along the way if you are a distributor or you are selling some stuff. These are some of the tips that you can use to help you along the way. Thank you. I'm about to get back to some of the work that I need to get done, finishing my truck, load my truck up, and it's a beautiful day in Louisiana. We just enjoying the weather. So you have a good day. Bye-bye.